So this is where my school days started. I want to say 1982. Now there's only three people, actually two people, that I'm in contact with who would remember this. You got Marshall Glass. What's up, Marshall? And you got Dante Scott, who I think is in Texas now. Marshall still lives in LA, I think. What's up, man? But those are the only two people that I'm connected with who would even remember that there used to be a school right here. Okay? It was called the International Children's Center. Okay? Stood here for I don't know how many years. I don't even remember when it stopped. Okay? But it was in the 80s. I went there for kindergarten. So I went there from probably about 1981 to 1982. And then began my adventures at Wilshire Crest. But yeah, this used to be a school, so there were three faces right at the top here. You had the title, you know, International Children's Center, but there were three children's faces right here at the top. 5118, this was the door. You went in. I remember, my bad, wasn't too happy about going in here because I was upset because, hey, I was leaving my mom and I was crying my eyeballs out. I think it was either my mom or my grandmother that brought me here first. So you went inside and you have the office right in, and there it is. But yeah, one of the gems of Los Angeles that you wouldn't even know about. International Children's Center, I'll tell you a quick note about it. My very first teacher, she was from India. Her name was Miss Malika. I'll never forget her for the rest of my life. I don't know where she is, but she was a Hindi woman, I guess you would call them. She had the garment and she had the bindi, long black hair, very strict. And that's the only instructor that I remember from this place. But it was a very diverse school, a lot of different kids from all over. And yeah, it was right here, 5118. Now it is, I don't know what the hell it is. It's just a space. We're probably not even using the space. But this is what LA has. LA has a lot of places like this that are not even being occupied. Probably about acres and acres and acres of stuff like this. Little clumps of buildings that probably could be used for something, but they're not used for anything. Maybe this one is used for something, I don't know. There's nothing that tells you what the hell it's being used for. But it used to be a school, and that's where I started. And this is where I grew up.